And to start the first picture on the wall, so I'll give it.
Hello, everybody. Thank you so much. And this has been an amazing presentation. I'm having a really good time. And I just actually got back to Columbus. I'm sorry, all of my clothes are not here, so I don't have on my Morehouse suit. But I went to church on Sunday in Pickle, Ohio, and someone came up to me, they were my Facebook friend, and they said, "Oh my gosh, how are you doing?" And I said, I'm good. And they said, "No, you're not. You're living the dream. I followed you on Facebook, and you are living the dream." And so, as I was about to cry, I went back to the church service, and I was reflecting on what that meant. And I said, the only reason why I'm living the dream is because someone invested in the dream. And when I was in high school, and I grew up in Columbus, and I'm not from a lot, I grew up in poverty on Cleveland Avenue, and the goal was to get through high school, graduating class of 2012. That was the bar. So I was, okay, well, I'm poor, so I'm just going to go to high school, and that'll be it for me. College was unfathomable. And then as I got older, I went to the Charles School out of Ohio Dominican on Brittenell, and they had a dual enrollment program which allowed me to get my Associate of Arts degree from Ohio Dominican. And so I got my Associate of Arts from Ohio Dominican at 19, and then a week later, I graduated from high school back in 2013. And Ohio Dominican was a good space. It was comfortable. I had a good time. And but I knew that I wanted more. I said, I know I got my associate degree. I think I want to get a bachelor's, a master's, and doctorate. I want to see how far I can go. And so everyone's like, well, great, go to Ohio Dominican. They have a 4+1 program. We get you a master's in about 4 years. You can do it. And everybody was like rooting me on. And then something just in me, I felt like it was like life telling me that there was something greater. And I knew that I could dream a dream this big, but God in life would have one that was this big for me. And so I applied to all these different universities, Pace University, Baldwin-Wallace University, Howard University. I got accepted into 9 colleges. And the last one I got accepted into was Morehouse College. And as I started watching the videos and looking at the memorabilia, and I didn't know a Morehouse alum, I've never been to Morehouse, but something in my soul just told me that that was the right move for me. And that was it. And so I just went because I knew that something in my soul told me that I was supposed to go there. So when I started talking on Facebook and talking to people and saying, hey, I got into Morehouse, it was congrats. And I was like, thank you. How am I going to afford it? And I was terrified. I was like, how am I going to do this? And I remember everyone told me I was crazy. I never imagined that teachers would say, that's a terrible move, you shouldn't go to Morehouse College. That was the same notion I was getting everywhere I went. But I believed. And I remember talking to Natalie Coles, and she emailed me and said, hi, I'm Natalie Coles. I work for UNCF. I've heard your story. You're amazing. And I was like, oh, thank you so much. And I was soon on UNCF scholarship year after year after year. Every year, UNCF gave me money to attend Morehouse. And it was a show from there because I understood that it wasn't just about my success and me doing great, but I had a responsibility and a duty to my city, to my family, to UNCF, to the sponsors and donors that believed and invested in my dream. And so freshman year, I had an amazing time. I made the Dean's List. And sophomore year, I had an amazing time, and I interned at Fox Studios in Los Angeles, and I did the BET Awards that summer. Thank you so much. Junior year was another really big year for me. After my internship at Fox, I spent a lot of time watching Joel Osteen and Jakes and Oprah. And I was like, these people are amazing. And I thought of the idea that maybe I could write a self-book to kind of help people understand these big ideas. So when I went back to school my junior year, I got writing, and I wrote my entire book in 1 month, and I got a publishing deal months after that. And today I have a book called Deal's Thing Called Life, which is available now. Thank you so much. And after my junior year of writing my book and having a packed out book launch party, I got to intern with The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon in New York. Wow. Yeah, so when I tell people that I study television, they're like, what are you going to do? I'm like, a lot, you know? So I interned with Jimmy Fallon junior year. Senior year, I interned with Turner Broadcasting in Atlanta. And May 21st, 2017, I was a graduate of the sesquicentennial class of Morehouse College. And it's been a journey ever since. Thank you so much. And I'm very humble. I mean, my sneakers I have on right now are from Walmart, and I say that to say that I'm not better than anybody. I don't look better than anybody. I don't have any connections. It was just because somebody believed in my dream. Someone invested in my dream that gave me the opportunity to write the book, to work for Jimmy Fallon, to go to Turner. And this fall, I have the pleasure of going to Boston University. I'm going to pursue a Master's of Science in Television, concentrating in production and management. And I plan on doing that. And I want to get another master's in creative writing after that. And I just want to keep writing and doing my TV work and trying to be an inspiration to others, because going home, the thing was just to get through high school. So when I come to, there's a Maya Angelou quote that says, "I come as one, but I stand as 10,000. And that resonates with me because I feel like everybody who prayed for me, everyone who sacrificed, and everybody who's watching is standing on this amazing journey with me. So I just encourage you all, as you're here and you live in your life, to just understand that you have the capacity to change the trajectory of someone's life. And my life is a life that's been changed because of your giving. Thank you so much.